Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 1987 series. And for this one, we actually seem like we're gonna be getting something really exciting because we are at Season 2, Episode 9, Splinter No More. And if that is not an exciting title, I don't know what is. I actually have a really good feeling about this one. I'm really hoping that I'm gonna like it. I don't know. I'm just feeling good about it. So hopefully I will really enjoy it. With like a title like this, it would be such a fucking waste if it's not good. So I'm really hoping that it is good. But before we get into the reaction and find out whether it's gonna be good or not, I do want to remind you that you can get a full-on version of these reactions over on my Patreon or Ko-fi account, where by subscribing to the specific tier I've created for it, you get access to all of my cartoon full-length reactions. Or alternatively, you can also go at a higher tier, which will give you access to all of my live-action full-length reactions and my movie full-length reactions. And also, if you haven't checked out my recent reaction to the TMNT 2014 movie, you should definitely do that, because it was a real ball of fun, and I really enjoyed that movie. So yeah, definitely check out that reaction. The next one will be coming out at some point mid-September, so you can expect that around that time. Maybe this video will be released not that far off from it, so keep a look around for whether it's released or not at the point at which you're watching this video. Yeah, enough with the chit chat. Without further ado, let's get into Splinter No More in 3, 2, 1.
That's Michelangelo.
Master Splinter, I know you don't dig pizza, so I got you a sushi tray.
It is thoughtful of you, Michelangelo, but I'm afraid I'm not hungry.
What is it?
He didn't want it.
I don't blame him.
Wrong
He looks
fit.
sad.
Yeah.
Splinter's been acting Mondo depressed lately. What do
Can you stop with the Mondo bullshit, Mikey?
He's probably worried about Shredder's next move. I think Master Splinter misses being human.
Well, I think you got it, bro.
I feel like that's kind of a leap a little bit. It is something that would be on his mind, but
Can change a rat into a human. Ain't
I don't
easy
know,
to
that feels like such a leap, such an assumption.
This is all that's left of the mutagen that changed us from ordinary turtles into the party animals we are now. And changed Splinter into a rat.
Aha. So maybe we can use it to change him back.
It's worth a try.
Why haven't you tried for the last 15 years? That is an important question.
Let's tell Master Splinter.
I guess that's why it's called Splinter No More.
Human once again.
It's the least we could do for you, Master.
That was surprisingly easy.
Take your new body out for a road test, huh?
Can't believe that we did this shit in just like, what, 13 episodes? Well, it's episode 14 basically of this show. 14 episodes in and we already have Splinter as a human.
Maybe those turtle friends of yours will show up and lend a little excitement.
I'm not that bored.
Rocksteady and Fever! Can't believe it. And the turtles won't either.
Kinda like these outfits for them more.
What you reading for? If I told you, cretins, your feeble brains would fail to comprehend it. So why bother?
Oh, he's right. None of these books got no pictures.
This is it. The key to other realms. Well, what's a key
What?
doing in a book? No, you fool. It's an ancient spell that will open a portal to whatever dimension I desire.
Magic is real in this show? I mean, I guess it is in every TMNT now that I think about it. I don't know why I even said it.
On my own.
Oh. People said she saw
Man, with that outfit the Shredder is wearing, it really kind of changes the tone of the show for whatever reason. Like, for whatever reason, it makes me feel like I'm watching something like Witch. If you know what cartoon I'm talking about. That's honestly a really cool cartoon that I can't wait to react to. It's like an edgier Wings.
You really got him steamed.
Uh-oh, they got loose.
Man, the battle theme for the show is really sick.
For a rhino and a warthog, they sure are chicken. Too bad they got away. We still have no idea what Shredder's up to.
Not really, yeah, we actually do.
According to this, somewhere beneath the city, there's an old abandoned subway terminal that was used as a temple by some cultists back in the 1920s.
So what's Shredder gonna
Interesting.
do, huh? Catch the next train to Dimension X?
As a matter of fact, yes.
You never know. Apparently, trains is how you travel between dimensions in the Power Rangers universe, which is canonically connected to TMNT, so it's possible.
Any dimension he wishes.
We gotta stop him before he finds
And also
that
this
temple.
kind of like magic cultist bullshit kind of reminds me a little bit of the 2003 series in like the first season with like the notes from the underground three-parter. I fucking love that three-parter, man.
Yeah, but don't worry. You won't live long enough to regret it.
Man, Splinter looks like a Chad.
But I should acquit myself nobly.
What's happening to him?
The effects of the spray are wearing off. I must get back underground.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna last.
Oh, give it a break, boy. Yeah, anybody can make a mistake.
I guess the point of it is just to give Splinter like the grass is always greener on the other side of the river kind of point of view.
Provided for you to be careful, unless the spell is spoken precisely right.
You know about the spell? How?
And there are dimensions much worse than this one.
Yeah, but those dimensions might have better power than this one. Uh-oh! No! Oh shit! Fucking New Yorkers, man. They haven't seen a cosplayer before.
Start looking.
I mean, I guess it's the 80s.
Come on, April, tell me. Have you ever met the turtles in real life?
Irma, give me a break. I've done a couple of stories on them.
You know, I'm starting to suspect that maybe that is not, like, a human version of Irma either, just like the 2012 series. The way she's constantly asking questions, even though it makes sense, it's really starting to sound suspicious.
Yes, I did.
Especially after my experience with the 2012 Irma.
Meet us at the Cornelius building.
I'm on my way.
According to this, the spell has to be cast at midnight. We don't have that much time.
Of course, it's always fucking midnight with magic and
We're
shit.
the good guys, remember?
I had forgotten that they live in the sewers.
You got me out of the shower.
What are you talking about? How are you showering? You're a robot! You're a little fucking pink spongy thing in a robot. Why would you be in a shower? How does that make any fucking sense?
Like the turtles.
That is just dumb.
Like us?
How many people are running after him? Jesus Christ.
Hate everything that's different from themselves. I must return to the sewers.
There it is.
He's headed toward the subway.
Hey, whatever.
Since when is being a fucking mutant a crime?
Butt out, geek. You're getting too big for your shell. Oh, yeah? Maybe you'd like to tangle with this turtle. With pleasure.
Guys, don't fight!
Doing this? What's happening?
I'll tell you what's happening. We're talking major rumble. Here and now.
I thought I heard something down here.
This time he won't get away.
Fuck you! Mind your own fucking business. Go harass some other people in New York.
Your number's up, metal mouth.
On the contrary. Now! Congratulations! You're just in time to witness my hour of triumph. Too bad it's the last thing you'll ever see. So,
Oh my god! Oh, I thought that was Splinter! Oh no! Don't show me that hentai!
What's going on?
He has opened a portal to the wrong dimension.
We gotta stop that thing.
No, just save April and just fucking let it
The
go.
portal will only remain open for a few moments. Once it closes, that creature will remain in our world.
Hey, thanks, boys. I only did it so I can think of a suitable punishment for you later. Now, run!
What punishment? They haven't done shit!
April, where have you been?
Believe me, you don't want to know.
No, she very much does!
Here, you're under a big story involving those turtles, right?
Golly, Irma, there's no fooling you.
Darn it. You reporters have all the fun.
Oh, sure, it's a million laughs.
Yeah, unless you uncover some corruption scandal involving powerful people. In that case, you are fucked as a reporter.
Besides, if I had not turned back into my present form, I would not have been able to reach you in time. And Shredder would have won.
I never thought of it that way. And the really neat part is...
But he did, and he literally mentioned it in the beginning of the episode. Okay, so this wasn't as good of an episode as I thought it was going to be, based on the name of it. But it still was kind of an interesting episode because of the concept of Splinter turning into a human again and everything. I feel like there's more they could have done with that concept. I feel like there was more drama they could have pulled out of it. But it was okay. Like, it definitely was better than your average episode of the show, so that's kind of good enough for me, you know? I kind of wish we actually had a little bit of an ongoing story like what we had for the first couple of episodes of this second season of this show. Because I feel like that is kind of severely lacking right now for me. Because the only ongoing plot we have is that Shredder is trying to open the portal to Dimension X, I think. I think that's his goal, but why is that his goal? I'm not sure, because he wants to bring the Technodrome back or something. I don't really know. But that is pretty much the only ongoing plot that we have, which is okay-ish, but it's not as interesting as even kind of the lame-ish Eye of Sarnoff thing, which very much was like a generic sci-fi, what was the word for it? It was just a generic sci-fi MacGuffin that we were looking for, but it still kind of was more interesting than just Shredder needs to get back his weapon for whatever reason, you know? But at least the concept of Splinter getting turned into a human was pretty cool, and I wish they did more with it, but I'm satisfied with what we got for it, at least. So there's that. I kind of like the concept also of Shredder using magic to kind of travel to Dimension X, which he didn't get to, but it was a cool idea. I kind of love when TMNT is like more of like the dark, you know, code and mystic side of things. Like, that is just more interesting to me than the sci-fi side of it. That's why, like, for me, those are the two ways you can go with TMNT. Either go sci-fi or mysticism. And the 2003 series of TMNT kind of did both, but it was far more successful at the more mystical and darker side of it. So going for something kind of reminiscent of that definitely made the episode more memorable for me, for sure. But I still think they could have done more with it, even in the realm of the show. But it's definitely one of the best episodes of the show so far, I feel like. Not by the by nature of being like a really good episode, but it being a more interesting episode than most of the other ones, you know. Episode 5 of this season, though, is still the best one, so yeah. We only actually have 4 more episodes of this second season, and then we're going to be getting into, I think, not the biggest season, but I think like the second biggest, because I think season 3 has like 26 episodes or something, which is going to be a fucking lot, but yeah, I don't know. In terms of rating for this one, I think I'm going to go with maybe a 7.9 out of 10, with potentially it going to like an 8.1. Because, like I said, it's enjoyable. I kind of like some of the concept of the episodes, but I feel like there's ways they could have made it even more interesting, or at least more exciting, because I definitely feel like the excitement side of things wasn't as good as it could have been. Because on paper, it was interesting. It had a lot of things going for it, but I feel like the excitement just wasn't really that exciting. Wasn't there for the most part. But yeah, I don't know. What did you guys think about this episode? Comment thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 4 patrons on Patreon. Deadpool, August Dice, Little Uzi, and Corby Dead. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you've decided to support me and you've continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do. That being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman. I'm not quite sure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people, but that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really accept the fact that I'm trans if they found out, there is not really a feasible or easy way for me to transition here with minimal repercussions. So that's why I would really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything, so if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's fine, don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me out get out of this situation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Coffee account where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!